By the time Barbara Harris Griffin received the results from her June 2 coronavirus test, she was already lying in a hospital bed with severe COVID-19 symptoms. Roughly 4 weeks had passed since she took the test, and the results were long past the point of being useful. The 67-year-old Baltimore woman died on July 16. She was a mother of 12 who was best known for her kind-hearted nature and love of children, her daughter Kameka Parker told Insider. Griffin was widely respected as a mentor and role model for both her own children and others throughout the neighborhood. Her home was always open to anyone who needed help, her obituary read. Barbara Harris Griffin waited roughly 4 weeks for her COVID-19 test results to arrive. By the time they did, she was already in the hospital. Courtesy of Kameka Parker, my mom was our world, and she was the best and most loving person anyone could have ever met, Parker told Insider. As the weeks throughout June and early July passed, Parker grew concerned about her mother's health, and eventually urged her to get checked out at the hospital. She called me, and I was like, "Mom, I don't like how you sound." It just sounded like she was gasping for air, Parker said. Griffin told her, "I don't want to go, because I already know they're going to end up keeping me." Barbara Harris Griffin is pictured with her daughter, Kameka Parker. But Griffin went, nevertheless. That's when her illness took a turn for the worse, Parker said. First, she wasn't getting enough oxygen. Then, her carbon dioxide took a hit. After that, doctors grew concerned about her kidneys. They placed her on a ventilator. It just seemed like every day it was just something going downhill, Parker said. Several days after Griffin was intubated, her heart stopped. As a senior citizen and a patient with underlying health conditions, Griffin was already among those in the population most vulnerable to coronavirus complications. But Parker said the weeks-long delay in getting her initial test results back didn't help her mother's chances. Perhaps if that initial test had delivered timely results, Griffin would have sought treatment sooner, her daughter said. Barbara Harris Griffin is survived by 12 children. Since the early months of the pandemic, coronavirus testing has become much more accessible to Americans across the country. But delays in receiving those test results still persist for many Americans, as they did for Griffin. A recent nationwide survey conducted by researchers from Harvard University, Rutgers University, Northeastern University, and Northwestern University revealed that the average wait time for coronavirus test results was 4 days, but 10% of Americans wait 10 or more days. One Wisconsin man told Insider he took a COVID-19 test in Milwaukee, but then received 3 different answers from 3 different government employees in the 2-week period after the test was taken.